Welcome to Real Happenings. We inform you about the upcoming events that will happen in Cebu you don't want to miss. But nowadays, the only event that we are concerned about is helping our brothers and sisters who are victims of Typhoon Undoy. Right now, we are here at the outpost and we have been continuing to receive donations from our fellow Cebuanos. We have been getting canned goods, noodles, soaps and toiletries, clothing and shoes, medicines, and anything and everything that our poor brothers and sisters can use at these trying times. So right now, a concert is going on. Cebu bands have been playing for everyone right here at the outpost. And of course, the helping doesn't stop tonight. We are here with Joseph Castillo himself. And Joseph, I have a question for you. What inspired you to spearhead this project?
Okay, the only the catalyst for me was watching TV. I was sitting down in my chair watching TV, and I was watching this particular footage of a family floating in the river, right? And the dad was waving his hands, and suddenly they just got hit on the bridge and gone. Watching it, and it was so heavy for me to think, hey, I'm sitting here doing nothing. I asked myself, okay, what can I do? So this is purely a human spirit at work. No big organization, neither anyone else is involved, but purely Cebuano effort. This is 100% Southside effort. So, and I'm just overwhelmed to see everybody helping, everybody playing music for free, and everybody just enjoying.
I'm so happy to see Ria here tonight at the outpost. Of course, this is her territory. Ria, please tell everyone what's going on here at the outpost tonight.
A bunch of us Cebuanos just wanted to get together. Facebook has been very instrumental in this process. So a bunch of friends, we just got together. It was really fast. We just organized, and Cebu musicians just decided to get together and say, what, why not raise have a fundraiser and have people donate their cash and their clothes, canned goods, as you can see here. And there we have it. A bunch of bands decided to pitch in, and they wanted to play for the victims, so that's great.
Okay, I see that you've been very busy here tonight. What is exactly your role here tonight?
Well, it's basically just facilitating when there are donors that come here to give their donations. I receive them, make sure they get to segregate it, and make sure that the donors get to register their names. So yeah, it's pretty busy just going around.
That's beautiful. We're proud of you, Ria. Thank you.
Thank you.
For more information on the drop-off centers for all your donations, you can log on to www.rctv.com.ph. So make sure to visit the website. We could really use your help. Now that's it for Real Happenings. Stay tuned for Real Life. It's coming up next. For this episode of Real Life, we are skipping our usual programming format as we take a step back and share with you a story that everyone should know. Last September 26, 2009, thousands of families were displaced by massive flooding after Tropical Storm Undoy dumped the heaviest rainfall on Metro Manila in more than 4 decades. It was also raining here in Cebu, but we were okay. It was only when we saw on national television that we found out the extent of devastation that struck our fellow Filipinos in Luzon. Despite the fact that Manila is miles away from Cebu, many of us couldn't help but feel panic, fear, and despair. This is where the story begins. When Typhoon Undoy hit NCR last September 26, 2009, many people lost their homes and their loved ones. There were many assumptions regarding the disaster. Some said it was the government's fault for not foreseeing it. Some said it was a freak of nature. But whatever many of them pointed out, it can easily be said that no one could expect that a month's worth of rain would just pour hard in a span of 9 hours. At that time, Cebu was experiencing scattered rain showers and strong winds. But everything was fine and people went on with their daily routines. We were completely oblivious as to what was happening to our fellow Filipinos in Luzon. When news about the storm broke out on national television, there was immediately a sense of alarm amongst us.
The first thing that came into my mind was, what can we do for these people? Because this can happen to us too. So, it's so easy to give our resources, but we also need to give our time, which we're doing right now.
You were in Manila when the typhoon hit.
Yes, we were there, but we were fortunate enough to be staying sa Fort area. We were in the middle of Makati and going to the airport. Nya kato siyang areas were both flooded yun nya. Kanang grabe lang, I can't believe nga kanang we were not part of that. I could not just sit and not do anything.
They're really a big cost.
What is the current situation of your relatives who were affected there in Manila?
Right now they're back at their place, but it's their second day of cleaning the house, and they still don't have electricity in that area. So yeah, they're gathering all their stuff. Their house is just a bungalow, so obviously the flood went up door high, so they literally lost everything: electronics, appliances, sofa, salad sets, documents, everything. So this is just my little contribution from for everyone else.
Even the social networking site Facebook was flooded by updates and reactions regarding the typhoon. It was here that a group of private individuals started organizing Undoy Live Aid and publicized it on the net. Invitations to fill out businessman Joseph Castillo's two 20-footer containers with relief goods and used clothing easily spread out on Facebook, and one by one, several companies, schools, and churches offered their places to become drop-off centers of donations for the victims of Typhoon Undoy. One by one, Cebuanos made the choice to help. Several drop-off areas sprouted out in Cebu fast, and the desire to help spread like wildfire. Distance was not a hindrance to help. The invisible line between us and them faded away as we reminded ourselves that apart from being Cebuanos, we are also Filipinos. It was pleasant to know that the spirit of Bayanihan still lives on, and that whenever our kababayans needed help, we would surely be there. There was an overwhelming influx of support as donations from all over the province came.
Ang ato alang kuan karon situation karon is that there are so many people nga magsigi og donate, so that the spirit gikan sa Cebuano ba who wants to help. So daghan kayo makita nimo people coming in, a taxi driver who just parked and said, "Oh, nara akong 500." So everybody's being moved to help people in Manila.
Among gidonate ang among uban mga sinina, hindi na kay na magamit kay aron sad mapahimos lang sa atong mga kaigsuonan nga nahinahanglan.
It's doing really great. We are just overwhelmed of all the Cebuanos who really contributed. There's a lot of corporations who gave. Mostly all this stuff that you see right here are from our listeners and more. Our target was like one van per day. This is our second day and we are on our third van already. I just want to say thank you, Cebu. Thank you so much for your help.
Last September 30, the Outpost, together with other private individuals, organized the event Undoy Live Aid. All donations that were to be included in Joseph Castillo's containers were dropped off there. People of all ages came as they gave what they could to the victims of Undoy. Whenever the donation area was already filled, they transferred the boxes to trucks and container vans that would transport the goods to Kanduman for repacking. Everyone was high-spirited, and despite the tedious tasks of carrying heavy boxes and sorting the goods, no one gave in to exhaustion. The donation area filled up quickly, but more help and donations just kept coming and coming and coming. Several local bands also offered their time and efforts to encourage more people to come and donate.
It's actually heartwarming. Very proud to reach out to people from Manila. So basically, among full support Cebu, whole Power Spoons crew. Tabang niya mo. Our way of showing we care.